long-forgotten fact. The majority of Nico's life was spent as a solo artist with little formal documentation. There are also numerous conflicting claims about her, ranging from when she was born, 1938, 1942, to her political ideas. Some places it's written she was a Nazi, some places it's written she was Jewish herself. And though hardship and horror are common threads throughout Nico's story, so are moments of humanity and humor, such as the singer's love for making brown rice and vegetarian soup. Always have an onion, she once told a friend, or her attempt at seducing a potential partner with a box of Cadbury's Roses chocolates. Several aspects of Nico's life are certain. Born in Cologne to parents of Spanish and Yugoslavian descent, Christa carried with her the guilt and unease of being brought into the world and raised in Germany during World War II. Her father, Willy, was drafted into the Wehrmacht. She never saw him again. This would haunt her for the rest of her life. Nico was a persona created one day in 1956 when a fashion photographer, Hermit Tobias, suggested to the then teenage aspiring German model that she should change her name, causing a protective shield between the fragile survivor and the public character to be forged. The nom de guerre paid off as Nico began landing modeling jobs for fashion hard-hitters across Europe, including Vogue and Elle. She moved from modeling to acting, most notably scoring an unforgettable cameo in Federico Fellini's 1960 art house masterpiece, La Dolce Vita. After being encouraged by a lover to try her hand at singing, Nico eventually found herself at artist Andy Warhol's notorious factory in New York, a hub for outsiders, creatives, and nonconformists. Warhol and his collaborator Paul Morrissey had just decided to work with a then unknown band, the Velvet Underground. The duo agreed to fund the fledgling group if they let Nico front them as the visual element. While the Warhol days boast ample images, anecdotes, and interviews, the later, perhaps more authentic version of Nico, the 2 decades spent touring the globe as a solo artist, has been virtually lost and rarely discussed. This has created a vacuum, allowing Nico's legacy and impact as a cultural icon to be often solely defined by her supposed superficiality, which sees her cast as a racist junkie who slept with a myriad of famous men. Her fellow Velvets Lou Reed and John Cale are consistently hailed as American masters, poets, and legends, their creativity and talent the main focus for the dispersion of such accolades. When physical appearance, sexual exploits, political leanings, and substance abuse issues are woven into the overall tapestry of their stories, it's often as part of the expected journey for any real artist. Yet Nico's genius contributions to rock culture are often overlooked, her value to contemporary music trivialized to her simply being a beautiful mannequin for the Velvet Underground. Nico's 5 albums post-Chelsea Girl, many of which are now considered undervalued treasures by critics, showcase a polluted, heroin-addicted, henna-haired singer with a repertoire of songs that are focused on the morbid and the dark. It is the demise of her legendary appearance, not the music, that are often remembered. Though her otherworldly beauty granted Nico access and opportunity, she also saw it as a hugely problematic attribute that prevented her from being taken as a serious artist, not just a female performer with a pretty face. Her apparent need to destroy this valued asset was not lost on those around her. As the years went by, the few press write-ups Nico received often hastened to note that, along with her deteriorating fan base, increasing age, and 15-year opiate addiction, she had lost her fresh-faced youth. Even her former benefactor, Warhol, called her old and fat in 1980. People rarely saw or acknowledged the woman who could speak 7 different languages fluently, read classic literature voraciously, and could finish the New York Times crossword puzzle in near record time. Nico's continued determination to make music, seemingly against all odds, whether fueled by artistic ambition or a need to fund her drug abuse, along with the empty concert halls, abusive fans, and the uncertain and often perilous reality of being an aging artist in